All right, hello everybody. So about 4 weeks ago, Ralph and I were headed to Virginia on our motorcycles to go on a vacation, meeting up with my sister and brother-in-law. We were going to go to the Outer Banks. I hope to have had a lot of video for you guys to experience that with us. We're going to do a lot of, taste testing of food and beer and, all the good stuff. But our first day in, I got in a motorcycle accident. So I want to put this one out here just because, new rider. I mean, I probably have only been riding, well, I think I got my license in August. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. By March, I've only been riding for like 7 months. So, and probably more like 6, because I don't think I bought my bike until like 2 weeks after. So, 6 months in, I'm confident. I felt good about everything. I still hated riding the interstate, but I would ride it. And I knew, because we had constantly discussed that, especially long trips like that, it's 12 hours to get there. Granted, we were not trying to do it in one day. We were going to stop halfway, spend the night, and go the rest of the way. But, I knew it'd still be faster. We had discussed that. So, and we didn't want to waste time because we were only doing I call a long weekend. We only took like 5 days off. We didn't take, the whole week and do a week. But, so we were headed down the road and it was super yucky. It was a yucky day. Sorry, I had to stop for a second. So we were going down the interstate, and it was a yucky, cold, rainy, windy, super windy day out. I think we'd already been on the road probably 5-6 hours, and so there we were starting to get a little tired. We were starting to get frustrated because we'd been turned around a couple of times. So on top of being frustrated, we started to kind of get at each other. And so we decided that we were just going to go ahead and head to the hotel. We were trying to stop at, my husband likes to stop at the dealerships, as many as he can on our route. Sometimes he takes us a little bit out of our route. So that's kind of what happened here. It was only 30 miles, but we still went off route for it. But it got us turned around. It made him, missed the exit. We had to turn around. There was no, exits that were super close. So we got off on one that we had to kind of go out and around. And then we got back on, and he was talking to me on the microphone, and we were discussing things, and he missed the next exit. So then he got super frustrated because then it was like 20 more miles down the road to turn back around again. And he was just done. He said, "I'm done. Let's go to the hotel." So I had the hotel up on my GPS, and so he had me lead. It's not uncommon. I do lead occasionally, but being a new rider, that's one of my things, is that I like to follow him because it's one less thing that I got to focus on, worrying about where to go and turn and things like that. So, so we got turned around, and we're heading that way. And I come up to a semi, and I'm trying to go around, and I feel like I cannot control my bike. I feel like it just keeps pulling me toward him. I must have got in what they call the vortex, where the wind just is so strong right by them, it just pulls you in. I just felt like I couldn't. I kept pushing, and I was pushing my body, which, you're taught that in the class, that using your body really doesn't do anything. It is all about your head. I've learned that, and where you look and whatnot. And maybe if I would have turned my head instead of stressing and trying to use my body, but it's a quick reaction thing. Maybe if I would have turned my head, maybe it would have helped, because I don't remember trying to turn my head, but I do remember trying to use my body, and I just couldn't. And before I knew it, I was right up on top of him by his next tire, and my body hit his, the container that was on the back, and I was able to bounce off away from him, get across the road into the medium, slow down, and drop my bike down. there was already damage. My crash bar saved me, I guess I want to say, even though it did damage to my leg. But it helped. I'm pretty sure that's what happened to my leg, because the way it was bent in, my crash bar, I think it kind of got pinned in there. The only thing that happened to me, you guys, was I have torn ligaments. So I had to have surgery on the 7th to put screws into my tibia fibia to bring them together and push them back into place to fix those ligaments. That is the worst thing that happened to me out of this. All I can say is that I am so happy and I feel super blessed that is all that happened to me, and that I was able to keep my composure and control it as well as I did, and feeling blessed enough that all the family, my mom and dad and all the family that I have upstairs, was watching over me and Ralph. I mean, nothing happened to him. He was safe because he was, far enough distance away, but blessed that they were up there watching us and the Lord was watching over us. I mean, it could have been so much worse. I am hating life right now because I am a go person. And it's been hard for me to just lay around and let Ralph do a lot of stuff. I am starting to get up and get a little bit more mobile. I have my 2-week checkup today. Hopefully I get back in the boot. I was told that I'd be 2 weeks in the cast, so I'm in my 2 weeks, and then I will be 4 weeks in the boot. So 6 weeks altogether with no weight bearing. So I have to use these stupid crutches constantly. And yes, as you can see, we live in an RV. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to get around with the crutches, but I do it. I do it okay. I do have the knee scoot that I use when we're out and about, but our site is all gravel and so is the park itself. So I can't use the scooter around here. I have to use the crutches. But like I said, super blessed that is all that's wrong with me, is that butte right there. Can you guys see it? Yeah. Don't make fun of my toes. It was cold and wintry kind of still up before I had this, and I was wearing boots, so I didn't worry about doing my toes, y'all, and I can't do them right now. So, but again, I feel super blessed, and I wanted to share this with everybody, especially if there's any new rider women or men out there. Maybe you can learn something from this. I mean, I definitely know you got to keep your head in the game, and I knew that to begin with. It's very easy though to lose your head in the game quickly. So just keep that in mind, and stay safe out there, but have fun. I do plan on getting back on my bike. I've been asked that several times. As of right now, I want to get back on my bike, but until I get it back and I get on, I won't know how I feel truly. But my bike is fixable. It's in the process of being fixed. And I'm in the process of being fixed. So I hope that I can get my bike back in the next 4 weeks or so, but who knows, right? So, there again, yes, just wanted to share and hope that it helps other people out there, and anybody that might be scared that something like that might happen to them, or that you have had an accident and you're scared to get back on, or you have your fears. You can do it. You can overcome it, and just enjoy life and be thankful that you're still here after anything that happened to you like that. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.